me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
In that early
Yo, did Akash just quit Flagrant, bro? Yo, the audience done got on my nigga Akash ass so much. That nigga on indefinite tour. He gonna come back though. I can't wait for him to come back. Bruh, this Akash thing has been one of the most immovable situations ever. Let me tell you what fan bases have always gotten a chance to do in the history of time. They've gotten a chance to tell their favorite celebrity or creator who they want to be with. Like, I don't know if y'all realize, y'all be running a lot of creators like lives. So like your favorite streamer or rapper wants to seem cool to y'all, right? It's kind of like it's a cyclical thing where you kind of give like an image, your audience buys into it, and then you kind of like, there can't be no exception because you got to live and be the person for the audience. So now, you know, I guess Akash used to be a little bit critical of like people with women and shit like that. So now, you know, he never told us, and I always told you this about, well, not Akash, but like some of these guys on YouTube and shit, the ones that we know nothing about, and they're always talking about relationships, like, bro, nobody's really going to value your opinion until they know about what you got going on, right? Because once they know about what you got going on, that's the qualifier. Do they value your opinion or not? Anyway, so Akash gave these opinions. People didn't like it. And, well, they liked it at the time, but it became like, oh, this guy's a hypocrite once they realized his situation with his girl. Now, that's what's being portrayed as a situation. Clearly, I think he's fine with it. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all say about it, I think he's fine with it. Now, a lot of times when niggas comment on relationships, people comment, that's why I said, like, the reason you want to keep your relationship private is because your audience wants to date your bitch too. Like, your audience wants to date your girl. So you're dating her and they're dating her. And what I mean by that is they're not fucking her, but they feel like they're fucking her because they're evaluating how she's dealing with you. And maybe you're cool with certain things, or maybe you let certain shit like fly by, or maybe you justify, you know, people have ways of justifying shit like, you know what, I was an asshole. Or, you know, like for me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I always told y'all, whatever y'all ever seen with me and any girl, and y'all be like, man, why Ak going through that? Yo, Ak is I done cheated 4,000 times. Like, yo, shorty crack an egg on your head. Man, I just fucked 3 bitches like the week before. Like, yo, shit get hectic out here. You know what I mean? So that might not be your reality. You might be a faithful nigga. So like me and you not even in the same, like I'm doing me. So, you know, for me, I might rationalize it on some shit where I think y'all looked at it, y'all like, yo, man, yo, Ak, you the boss, man. Like, ain't no bitch supposed to be doing that, period. Facts. But then you, like me personally, I might be like, man, you know what, man, I did just fuck 3 other bitches on her. Like, this is, you know what I mean? I'm on some other shit. I was wilding. If that's her get back, aight. Now, if the get back was fucking another nigga, it's over. You know what I mean? No Meg Thee Stallion. Out of here. Fuck out of here. But yeah, you know, everybody kind of like rationalize it differently. But when you got your audience is going to kind of like, you know, they want to look at it a certain way. Yo, with Akash, this is the problem. And usually, I'm going to be honest with you, your audience kind of is right too, though. Like the audience, I'm going to be honest with you, like the audience will never understand the fact that you love somebody. Ooh, I thought it was 10. But the audience be right. Like the audience can see it from outside of this, you know, when you're in love, you're compromised. You're always compromised. You're compromised because these feelings are never going to allow you to think logically. And your audience can see it like, now I'm going to be honest, shorty don't appreciate you. Nah, shorty like, nah, she taking advantage. Nah, she just there for the bread. And your audience is usually dead on right. So usually what happens over time, yo, niggas leave that girl, bro. Like, you're going to like, even if you defy your audience for a bit, you kind of like, it's like your best friend, but they're just keeping the peace. So you end up leaving the chick. The thing with Akash is like, bro, at the end of the day, I think his work life comes way out, and it should. It comes way after his family. So like he has a family, and the audience wants him to leave his family. You know what I mean? And like that's where, if it was a girlfriend, I think this shit, because like, look, yo, trust me, when Clay started getting roasted, like niggas start getting on Clay's ass, like, yo, bro, that's your girl? Bro, that shit was written in stone. He was not going to stay with her, man. He was going to be out of there. He was going to be out of there. Like, when niggas started giving them little snide remarks about, you know, whatever you got going on, you're out of there. Like, but he don't got no kids with her. He don't got nothing with her. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you might call him a simp for a little bit, but yeah, that nigga was just having an elongated test drive of the shit. You feel me? He got his test drive. You know what I mean? Like, I could imagine what he probably seen on her little Raya a Tinder profile. You know what I mean? Shorty said her hobbies was driving a boat. He get with this bitch, all she want to do is pour Don Julio Hennessy down her mouth. He was just talking about going on a lake with his boat. That's all he was thinking about. He wasn't thinking about all this other ratchet shit. So now, again, what I'm saying is like no harm, no foul, right? It's like ain't no harm, no foul with like Clay, because Clay back on the scene. And here's the thing too, every real nigga knows this. Your DMs are more flooded. When you in a relationship. Straight up. Like, bro, you be single, ready to shoot your shot. These hoes look like they are not interested. The first time you post you're out to dinner, happy as hell, it's like bitches start, you're like a new drop at Sephora. Like, they want you. You're like, bitch, what the fuck? I was single for like 5 months. They're shooting their shot at you. So really, like, when you're in a relationship, it's like, that's when you see the most options. Dead ass, dead homies, like facts. So yeah, Clay probably, you know what I mean? Now he get to like go fuck around, do what he got to do. But in reality, I was tying it back to the Akaash thing real quick. It's like, bro, got to keep it 100 with y'all, man. Akaash is in a pickle that we never see nobody else in, right? I went through my side. A lot of niggas you see, niggas who live their life on camera, nobody lives a perfect life. You feel me? That's why I'm be trying to shame niggas when it comes to shit like that. Unless you a body boy and you like men, I don't know how them niggas brain function. But if you like women, bro, at some point you might make a choice that niggas is like, he's not thinking straight. Or he's doing that because he loves her. Or you do something and you're trying to appease your chick. That happens, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but eventually, shit always equalizes over time. Usually. Anyway, the point is, the thing with the Akaash thing is, bruh's in a whole marriage. And it's like his audience, like their option, like the flagrant audience is literally giving him an unwinnable situation. Like, yo, if you want us to love you again, you got to get rid of your family. It's not even get rid of a girlfriend. Get rid of your family. What? Bruh, I'm going to be honest. Yo, I could tell Akaash loves shorty like cook food. You feel what I'm saying? He love it like cook food. I keep telling you, like, you got to notice when a nigga love his shorty, maybe even more than he love himself type shit. You feel me? Like, the moment, like, he did some recent interview, I seen it, but I know how much he fuck with her, because, like, I could tell anybody who said anything offensive about her, even though they sticking up for him, or they think they sticking up for him, bro, he got beef with them niggas. I haven't even talked to him in a while. I hope you don't got no smoke for me, but he might. I don't know. He might be like, why you talking about my wife like that? And you kind of probably want to be like, yo, bro, like, we kind of saying anything because we fuck with you, But again, there's some type of niggas. It's like, what's that nigga I used to comment on? What's that boy named? The one that with the alien forehead, his big ass forehead. That nigga got a huge cranium, gang. He got some huge cranium. What's that nigga name? Travis Hunter. You get to a point, you see, I know that point. You see me, like, bro, I don't like when niggas act too tough when it comes to females. There's some niggas that act like they 2P, like, yo, I don't got feelings. Listen, I'm still waiting for, and I guarantee Future's human too. I guarantee one girl had Future fucked up. Facts. Nigga, I talked to a couple sources. They say even Lil TJ would be on that Playboy shit. You know who had him fucked up? The Lala chick. That's what it made sense when that shit got posted. Yeah, you got that one girl that gets you fucked up. That Travis Hunter nigga, I could tell when everybody's like, leave her, you just got to the NFL, you're the prize. He is the prize, 100%. But you know what I realized in the moments when people were getting on her and trying to stick up for him, he's never been more unhappy. The nigga was stressed out. He was stressed out. We sticking up for him and he's stressed out. You know what that told me? Bro, his happiness come from her happiness. And maybe that's not healthy, but it is what it is, bro. We got to just keep it a bean. So his happiness come from her happiness, and when she not happy because we over here thinking we saving him, he's even more unhappy. I said, listen, if we try to bully this man to leave his girl and go be single, he gonna have the worst NFL season. He gonna be mad depressed because, again, the hearts want what the hearts want. You got to let a nigga go through their shit, you know what I mean? And usually when they come out on the other side, they be like, man, I was tweaking, right? Yeah, cool, you can have that conversation, but sometimes, like, I think niggas be wanting to push people, like, too much, like, like, yo, do this. And, I mean, it works sometimes, right? Like, it works sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna lie, kind of, bringing back up some old shit. I don't even know if y'all niggas was following me back then. But oh my God, 21. But back in a couple years ago, my man Fresh from Fresh and Fit, like that whole thing with the Miranda thing, you know, I think low-key had resented me for a little bit with it, but I gave him a choice. I said, we don't got to talk about this shit online. You feel me? We don't got to talk about it. He said, nah, let's bring the smoke. I said, bro, like that's another thing too. That's why I talked to Vlad yesterday, right? I talked to Vlad yesterday, and you know, Vlad was talking about possibly, he wasn't into it, but he was like, should he get back on camera with what's that nigga named Aries Spears? And I said to him, I said, Vlad, don't you get on camera one-on-one with no comedian. I said, right now you winning, nigga. You winning without anything. Don't get on camera with that nigga. Trust. And you know, he kind of agreed, but the point of me even saying that on some real shit is that some people don't lose on camera. You don't even want to get on camera with them. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't really want to go back and forth on some roasting shit with a comedian. I'm a nigga. If it comes to debate and arguing and shit like that, I don't think y'all want to get on camera with me. So I'm looking at Fresh, and Fresh my mans, and I'm just like, yo, Fresh, I don't even know if I'm the type of nigga you even want to be on camera with in a opposite view position. Like I eviscerate niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that whole shit happens, and I felt like, you know, people start using that against him. And that shit, they start using that against him. And what was kind of missing the whole thing, I think he liked Shorty, man. He liked Shorty, and I think she kind of liked him. One of the things people don't realize is, like, even the chicks that be like some gold diggers or whatever, like, that might be the thing that initially, like, you know, like, caught their eyes, so they're not fucking with you because they know you got something or whatever. But usually if they stick around, I'm not trying to promote for you to be with a gold digger. Don't get this twisted. What I'm saying is that sometimes that person could do have feelings for you. Anyway, the point is this. I do think that he had feelings for her. She had feelings for him. You get what I'm saying? And I think once we did that thing online where we talked about it, and I framed it as, do you think she just wants you for you? And I think the answer could have been, yo, listen, obviously Shorty's like, she got impressed by shit I got, but like, shit, she's fucking with me, and like, we grown. We see where this goes. You know, I think he hit me with the red pill shit, which a lot of people just didn't believe. But other than that, wait, oh, I lost that shit? Please don't. Oh my God, I lost it. 21. Fuck, that was crazy. So anyway, the point was this. I low-key felt like he wanted to like be with her, and I kind of like, the internet wanted to kick him down, and they latched on to my stance on like whatever, on a talking point, and he ended up not being with her. Like, you know, they just couldn't be together because everything was awkward. And not awkward for him and her, but I could imagine she's looking at him like, damn, so you let your audience run shit? Oh, damn, you're not going to defend me? That's what women love to say. When a woman's all the way in the wrong, she loves to look at her man. That's what Akash's wife is looking at him and say, facts. On the dead homies. I guarantee. Akash's wife is looking at him. She not even listening to what niggas saying. She just saying to him, you gonna let him talk about me like that? Yes. That's how women kind of like put it down. So, hold on, let me see. I gotta win this shit. Oh, what? Oh shit, that's 22. Anyway, so basically, I think like saying the situation with Fresh, like it made it a situation where I think that was a girl he liked, but he couldn't end up being with, right? He couldn't end up being with Shorty because the whole internet done kind of, in a way, kind of bullied him to not be with a girl. But it's all good. Like, whatever, cool. You kind of gain your fans back, I guess, when you leave her or she leaves you, whatever that goes. And you don't have no kids with her. It's a clean break. It's a clean break. That's the thing. It's a clean break. The thing with this Akaash shit is that his audience got to realize, like, man, y'all going too hard on this nigga Akaash. Like, maybe I should say that you go in a relationship counseling or some shit, but y'all want a nigga to get divorced. Like, this nigga been with, you could tell this nigga love her more than himself. Like, he's not leaving her. Like, and I really do believe that he probably, you know, again, I want to speak for him, but I do believe I think he probably loved her and his family, which obviously you should love your family more than like your career. Of course, he loves his family more than his motherfucking career or podcast, nigga. And I think he had a point now. He's like, man, I'll catch them niggas later, man. Yo, I'm still making bread. You know what I mean? I'm with my girl. Like, man, fuck y'all niggas. So I think I haven't seen my boy back on the show in a minute, man. Like I used to think. Oh damn, we ran out, chat. I used to think homie, what's his name, Alex? I used to think Alex was I thought he was like the engineer of the shit. Like he's now a main host. Like Flagrant to me used to be, right? Andrew and Akaash. And then this guy was like a comedian protege type shit, right? I heard he like he's a good writer and he could come up with stuff, and he works on like I think he's worked on like some of these like projects for like Netflix with like Schultz or something. And I think he does open up too. He opens up, so he's like a comedian. So I thought it was Akaash, Andrew, and you got like this like protege up and coming guy, and then this guy Alex was like the engineer, right? Like he owns the production company that be making the stuff. And I don't know, my nigga Akash just hit niggas with the deuces, or I don't know what happened. I ain't see him in a minute. And now this dude is like, he's like a comedian. You know what I mean? Yo, I don't know. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But yo, Flagrant audience, man. Y'all niggas stop bullying my boy Akash. Enough. Okay? Listen, some niggas, you'll get them to leave their girl. Okay? Y'all get them to walk away. I know mad creators that their audience, like, you know, maybe they would have kept like going on with the bullshit a little bit more, but they audience was like, all right, enough, man. Get this bitch the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to tell y'all that if y'all can I go to Angry Birds? That Akash not doing it, and he shouldn't be required to do no shit like that, because he the only person that's in the space of actually, all right, oh, this shit got a sound, don't it? Bro, I'm not finna sit here with a sound, bro. I gotta hit stake up, bro. Like, this shit gotta stop. This sound is nasty, bro. Oh, the sound is right here. Turn this bitch down, bro. Okay, I'll leave the sound effects on. I was about to say. So yeah, so what was I saying? So the point of what I was saying is that, yeah, a lot of people in this creative space, they ain't married, they ain't got kids. You know what I mean? That's why, you know who hit me up recently? I told you, he gave me like he was like, yo, bro, I appreciate you. You've been speaking real shit, but like, you know what I mean? I thank you for understanding my side and shit like that. It was Jay Cinco. Jay Cinco hit me up. And I respect Jay Cinco because he's not just doing content. Yo, content these days is a single man sport. You got to be able to kiss 15 random girls like Clavicular. You got to be able to kind of like give single nigga content to your audience because nobody want to hear about your boring relationship. So it's really meant for like people who are single. It's definitely not meant for people who got kids with each other and people who are married. Like, that's why, unless you're Blueface. Like, Blueface not get married, but like Blueface could have kids with these chicks. Yo, Blueface just kicked out his baby mom last night. Like, that's not some normal shit you see in content. Like, yo, bitch, get the fuck out of here, man. I get a new baby mama. Like, Blueface don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? But this is why you see influencers don't get married and shit like that, because like some of the shit is not content, gang. But I see the whole the flagrant fuck. I see the flagrant audience. They literally want homie. They want him to get rid of his wife. It's like, yo, bro, come on. Which nigga gonna get rid of his wife, dog? Like, y'all niggas is smoking crack, bro. They want nigga to get rid of his fucking wife. Like, who does that? And somebody said whore is whore. That's the crazy part. Shorty not even a whore. Like, even if she did lie about whatever, right? Even if she did lie about whatever. Like, bro, she probably don't got... Nigga, she sound like every college girl. Let me tell you what I say about college women. College women, I give every college... What the fuck? I give every college woman 10 bodies. I think every girl that go to 4 years of college at a big school, Rutgers University got 70,000 people that go there. That's like a city, gang. Every day, when I went to Rutgers, every day you run into somebody new. You won't run into the same people twice. You feel like you in a complete utopia, different city. You're living on campus. You're meeting bitches every day on the bus, on like shit. You in class, like you go to the books. You're like, damn, who that? It's all your age. Everybody between like 18, 19 to 22, 23. Like, nigga, like you think some whole shit not finna happen? No parents finally around. Every night you get to make the decision, do I go to sleep or go hit this frat party? Do I go have fun or do I... Man, my mama found about these grades later. I'm about to hit this party. Yo, one boy got a house right off campus. Y'all all at his shit. Y'all all drinking the cheapest liquor. Y'all all getting fucked up. Mad bitches coming through. I think I give every chick that went to 4 years of college at a big college. So you got to live on campus for 4 years, have 50,000 people that go to that school, which means the big-ass school. And even sometimes the smaller schools gets it in. Go check out Morgan State and like these smaller universities. Like, yo, HBCUs, man, a chick go to Howard, she graduates, she might have 40 bodies, straight up. 40 bodies. Like, these chicks are running up. But, like, I give every chick 10 bodies. You go to, I always look, when a girl graduates Rutgers University, 10 bodies. I just imprinted on her, 10 bodies. Bro, I've been there. I seen it. They got DJ the parties where chicks was just meeting random niggas, dipping out. We were catching them fucking in the bathroom. It's a fuck fest in college, straight up. You know what I mean? Like, you got to realize the reason why most chicks don't even have a high body count is opportunity and opportunity and time, man, and space. You put them all on one campus or like two campuses that's adjoining by a highway or some shit like that, where they could have some community, some camaraderie. All of a sudden be like, yo, that's where all the Spanish people hang out. That's where the black people hang out. And they have parties all the time. No adult supervision. Fucking is happening, bro. So if you want to be delusional and said your girl or whatever girl went through college and didn't fuck 10 niggas, go ahead, nigga. I seen it firsthand, nigga. I've seen it, okay? So I don't even look at them type of chicks and even say they hoes. Honestly, I just say they went to... Every chick that graduated college... And I'm going to tell you the worst offenders, because I know y'all going to be like, nah, everyone's like that. Everyone's like that. Yo, the worst offenders are the bitches that come in with a boyfriend. Because if she had a boyfriend she just went to prom with, or she had a high school boyfriend, that boyfriend ain't hitting for nothing. That loser went to another college. At first, they're going to try it for the first couple weeks, first couple months. Yo, it's his time to come visit me on this campus. I got to go to his campus. You can't have no long-distance relationship as a freshman on a lit college. Are you dumb? Yo, the moment you tell your girl you can't come these 2 weeks because of midterms or something else, or there's a party that you and your boy's trying to go to, so you gonna not see her, she's getting cracked in a dorm, nigga. Straight up. She's getting cracked. So it just is what it is. So I think every girl start racking up a body count that would be way more than what they did in high schools. I say 10. Trust me, 10 is a low number. Some of these bitches is clocking in 8 a semester. Straight up. Telling you, especially if they're attractive. The more attractive they are, the worse it is. Actually, the ugly ones too, because you know what I mean? You see in college, niggas will fuck a ugly bitch for utility. You see in the real life, you don't really fuck, unless you like a loser. Only a loser fucks a ugly bitch in real life. So there's college. College life is a different type of thing. You know, I was $100,000 in debt in college and I never felt broke. Why? I had loans were taking care of a bunch of swipe cards that I could swipe for meals. I'm not thinking about eventually I have to pay back Rutgers University $100,000. So money don't really matter like that in a college mindset because you're being subsidized off loans. You're in the same class as the actual Nepo kid or the trust fund baby. The only thing that might matter, maybe a nigga got like a nice ass car on campus. Other than that, bruh, like, what you gonna do? Wear a Cuban on chain? A Cuban link chain on campus? Like, niggas ain't jacking that. Niggas is dressing mad basic. So that, like, unless there's only two people that stick out in college. Athletes, right? And maybe they now look a little rich because of NIL bullshit, but it's really only athletes. And then other people who get bitches are like frat people, but it's not because of money, it's social status. So college is the only place where money doesn't really matter that much. It really don't matter that much. So when you get in the real world, it does. So let me tell you now. So like, shit, I've been on, I stayed 5 years in college. When you don't got that full meal plan, we ain't had a meal plan. Like, you ain't trying to go spend money on food. Like, those little things were savings. Everybody on, like, a college campus got that one ugly bitch that you will fuck just that she could give you free swipes. Facts. Trust. Yo, you would never hang out with her. You fuck her for utility. Like, in real life, a bum nigga will fuck a ugly bitch. That fat, ugly bitch with 2 kids, he'll fuck her that he could stay at her house or he could drive her car. In college, you do it just as she could swipe the meals and, like, you know, give you shit type shit. But, like, yeah. So that's kind of how it works there. Somebody said, wasn't that bad? So anyway, I'm trying to explain the 10 body count. So yeah, I give chicks 10 bodies. Bro, the only way you don't give a chick 10 bodies after she graduated a 4-year college, nigga, a lit college. We're not talking about some college in East Bumblefuck, my nigga. I'm talking about, bro, you go to motherfucking Rutgers University, Penn State. Them colleges down south. Yo, you go to LSU, you might as well put 20 bodies on them. She's catching 10 first year. Facts. I'm telling you. But it is what it is. So 10 bodies. The only way you could believe a chick on got mad bodies, and she went to college is if she used to go home. She went to associate college, so she went to community college for the first 2 years, and then she went to the big college for the last 2 years, and she basically commuted from home. The commuters, like, you only see them in that one psychology class. They be trying to beat traffic. They gotta watch for the bus schedule. They're not hanging around for the fuckery. They're not hanging around for the fuckery. You get what I'm saying? That's why chicks get a high body count. Like, availability, place, and time. And there's a lot of time to kill. You're getting fucked. Right? The commuter is probably a nigga in her hometown cracking it. Maybe she was fucking with a couple niggas from community college. But if you commute, especially you got to commute 30 minutes away from a big-ass college, you're not even part of the scene. Unless you one of them chicks who, like, you commuting, but you, like, staying on campus all the time at your friend's spot. You just too cheap to get your own spot. All right, so at that point, you still a hoe. You know what I mean? Or not a hoe, but, like, you basically live on campus. But, all right, so 10 bodies, and the second thing is this. Every bitch who went to college for 4 years did some freaky shit that if she told you the freaky thing, you would say, damn, you got smutted out. What does that mean? She got cracked one night after a party at some fucking sketchy ass, basement house party. Crack first night. You feel what I'm saying? Oh shit. She was about to study for a test. She ended up sucking off the nigga who was in her little study group. She ain't studying shit but dick. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, her and her she wasn't that cool, but she be showing up to all the little probates and shit. She's like, that's my dog. No, that's my kappa. And yo, she finally linked with like 3 or 4 of the kappas, and they all smacked same night. Trainer. Yep. Yeah, that's what happens. They all got that one story. There's no girl that escapes 4 years of college without one story that if you heard it, you say, I'd never wife this bitch. Bitch got trained by the kappas. Fuck out of here, nigga. Straight up. Somebody said you a freaky ass dude. I could tell who never been to college. I'm telling you what college I went to. Rutgers motherfucking University, nigga. That's the parties. Nigga, Rutgers is in New Jersey, the middle of New Jersey. They call that New York's college. Why? Nigga, New York, nigga, I know lit college like that. Nigga, Rutgers is the top of the top out here. Penn State is just like that. LSU is just like that, nigga. There's mad college. FIU, they're getting it in, gang. Now, if you went to some little off-brand college, I ain't trying to college shame. I ain't got nothing going on, man. I ain't got nothing going on. Alabama State, yo, if you at Alabama, all right, let me tell you, all right, whoever just said they went to Alabama State, if you can't identify with nothing what I'm saying, gang, you just wasn't in anything. Like, bruv, I'm not saying you gotta be in a frat, nigga. I was never in a frat. Nigga, I was just a DJ, and I was like in an org. So I was in West Indian Student Organization, WISO, and then I was in Black Student Union. That's it. I'm in 2 orgs, right? Keep in mind, all my classes got no black people in them. It's a bunch of Asian and Chinese motherfuckers because I'm taking biomathematical classes. So I'm not even with my people when we in classes. Like, I'm with the nerds. Like, I mean, I'm a nerd too, but like, I'm with the, like, shit, I'm with the, I'm in class with a nigga like Ray. You feel me? Ray and Neon. Like, these are the niggas that's in my class. You know what I mean? And even if you see a girl in there, she ain't that. So anyway, my social time was DJ. So now I meet a bunch of people. And then you meet people too in these social organizations. I'm telling you, it was cracking, nigga. Cracking. Yo, cracking to the point where, like, I ain't gonna lie, once, like, you know, at a point it was like, man, let's party every day. Fuck that. There ain't no parents, bro. Nigga, I remember there was a point I started doing parties. I think I failed the class that semester. I felt so embarrassed because, you know, I'm from Jamaica. I told you I worked in Jamaica. I was always the number one student in everything. So failing a class sounds crazy, nigga. But, like, that class had to be the sacrifice for the litness. Nigga, I threw a party every fucking night. Every night, nigga. On a Tuesday, we having a party, nigga. Nigga, I still have the whole fucking group chat. Like, I used to put Art Rutgers party, like a bunch of bitches. Every night, nigga. At least we had 100 people. We didn't even charging. We buy the cheapest liquor. So you buy Smirnoff and Sangria. Back then, Drake is singing about, like, Sangria. He fed all these hoes Sangria. Well, we got the Sangria too. We used Sangria. We were feeding all these hoes with Sangria, man. Facts. So, you know, and usually it's like, you know, it's the people who love the college experience that used to come to our parties too. It's like, all right, bet. So now, shit, they don't give a fuck about going to class neither. So we partying the whole time. What you think is happening, bro? So anyway, if you go to Alabama, if you in Alabama, you know what it is, bro. I know what it is. Somebody says, "Oh, you wild out the first morning." All right, I ain't gonna cap with you. That get back on the right path shit is usually when you either go home, depending on your family structure. You go home and, like, literally your mom is like, "Yo, what the fuck is up with these grades?" Because college, unlike what do you call it again? College, unlike high school, you could really hide your failures. You could hide that you're not doing good. You could hide, like, your college professor is not going to hit up your teacher and say, "Hey, you know, he has a 9:30 class with me in the morning and he hasn't made it in the last 2 months. He turned in every assignment late and he got a 50 on the test." They're not telling you, like, what's going on with your child. Ain't nobody saying that. So, like, usually you get to autocorrect because your parent, if they paying for it, and I know, well, my mama did it for my other brother. I think for some reason she had to do it for me. Oh, because we were in state. I stayed in state. She had to co-sign on the loans. So, like, she had to get unsubsidized loans for him. And, I mean, your parent had to be the co-signer. Because I was in state, she could be on the loan, but she wasn't responsible for the loan. So the loan was only for me, which was, you know, important because, you know, it gives them leverage on who they could come after for the money. So if they couldn't get it from my brother, they would go at my mama. With me, if they can't get it from me, they could only go after me, which, you know, shit. When you're in college having fun and, you know, like, borrowing money don't even sound real. Like, nigga, I'm filling out them fast food shit, so I don't know. Show, give me as much money as you can, gang. Like, I'm having fun. This shit was lit. You know what I mean? I keep telling people, I got all money, fame, whatever you want to say, and the best year of my life was 19, nigga. I was in college having a blast. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm in my 30s now, nigga. And if you ask me what year, or is it take me through there, take me back through there, nigga, 19, nigga. I had no care in the world. Not one problem. I didn't think about any, like, things you have to think about in life. Oh, my God, there's a bill. Man, ain't no bills, man. Like, all I had was a cell phone bill. That's it. Cell phone bill. Wonder how many condoms I could buy. Got to get a little haircut, a lineup. Where the parties and where the hoes at. That was a special time in life. Can't even lie. And again, I think I've had more fun. But it's the peace of mind where in that moment you don't care about nothing. Like these days when I do anything too fun, I start thinking, I'm like, all right. Oh shit, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay this. Oh my God, I gotta do this, It's like so much fucking problems. You can't even really have fun these days. Responsibility kills fun. Responsibility kills fun. Trust me. Anyway. But trust me, if your girl went a 5-year college, a 4-year college, I mean, so yeah, no, responsibility kill fun. Somebody said nigga was in college in 2008. All right, gang. You got me. Yo, filling out that FAFSA form. You know, you know what I wish I qualified for? Which I don't know how I didn't qualify, because my mom had 2 jobs. That's the thing. My mom was a teacher and she was a nursing assistant at the same time. Like, my mom was a hard worker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so my mom had dual income. She worked 2 jobs. And even though she had like 3 kids, well, it was just me and my older brother that was in college. I ain't qualified for EOF. I don't know if y'all know what EOF is. One in the chat if you know what EOF is. That's Equal Opportunity Fund. That's when they say your family's so broke, as long as you go through these programs, we're going to pay a lot of shit for y'all. They give you free food, free housing. The housing ain't that good, though. You stay over the free housing, like Rutgers, where the EOF people live. But fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm filling out the FAFSA every time. I'm trying to get them grants. I'm trying to, well, really, like, it's not even like real money because we don't see it. It just goes right to the college. But fuck. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. If I have a son, I'm sending my son to college. If I have a daughter, college ain't for her. College made me a man. But if I have a daughter, I'd rather her be an entrepreneur and learn from dad. Because college, not for my daughter. Now, if I was broke, I would send my daughter to college. Yeah. So I'm not saying I'm anti-college. I'm just saying, for I think the trauma and experiences that your daughter gotta go through in college, if she has a way to already make a life path, it's not worth it. For a dude, I don't care if you're rich, broke, or whatever, your son should go to college. He got to learn how to deal with people. He got to learn to be a man. And he could never be a man when you there. He could be a son. It's like Bronny James. Bronny James ain't never going to really be the man until LeBron don't show up to practice. You can't really be a man in front of your dad like that. You being your daddy's son. You got to be a man. So that's why I would send my son to college. You got to go be a man. Like, yo, I get used to, you've been watching daddy for a long time, and you probably do your thing and you held it down in high school, but like, you were coming home every day. I was on your ass, pause, every day. You got to go to college, and whatever, hopefully I gave you the training, whether it's bullies out there, niggas trying to do something to you, bitches, distractions, you got to figure it out. That's your figuring it out, but you got a soft landing, because if it doesn't work or you fuck up a little bit, I could still kind of come in last minute and help you, but you got to be on your own. As a man, you got to be on your own. Gotta. You know? Also, like, I have a son, you can't give him everything while he going to college. Just let him go through a little bit of grit, a little hustle. You know what I mean? He's going to learn that. You know? It's like these little these NBA players that have their sons play basketball. They put them on a stacked AAU team and just like, so they be sounding like they're the best players ever. Nah, man, let that nigga. I like what LeVar Ball did a little bit, even though he was on some privileged shit too, with LaMelo. But for a bit, he put LaMelo out there, just threw him into the deep water. Nah, go swim, little nigga. Go swim, little nigga. Yeah. Joe Budden and Wayno called me out for what? What y'all talking about? Y'all just be saying all type of shit, man.